Hello guys, I'm Eva and today I'm going to tell you what's going on in Shanghai. Shanghai lockdown 2022. As I told you before, if you watch my other videos, I've spent about 2 weeks in lockdown in Pinghu city. Pinghu is 1 hour and a half, is in 1 hour and a half distance from Shanghai. So me and my husband kind of live in two cities, and we have a place to stay in Shanghai, and we come here for work and for some other issues. And we had to go as usual on 24th of March when our lockdown in Pinghu finished. And as we took a car, soon we got a call from Pinghu compound management. They asked us not to come back because Shanghai is in a dangerous situation now. And okay, we have no choice, we have to go there, we cannot come back. So we arrived to Shanghai, we registered on arrival, and we got the news that in 2 hours our compound is gonna be blocked. We bought some products and our lockdown started from 24th to the 1st of April, only our compound, because there were some cases of infected people. And during this 6 or a kind of 1 week, yes, we could walk inside of our compound. We could order some foods. Actually, we could buy some products near the gate of our building, and I could drink my favorite Luckin coffee. Yeah, the guys just took the products from the special shelf near the gates, took the parcels.
315到1号2号的快递外卖。
来了，我这来了呢，我跟你们。
Okay guys, we were waiting about 20 minutes and finally I got my coffee and the guys there are waiting for their parcels and samples.
Since the 1st of April, that was the first day of a big Shanghai's lockdown for all citizens and for all compounds. Everything has changed for the worst. In the beginning, all citizens thought that the lockdown will last from the 1st of April to the 5th of April, but still we are not released 1 month later, right? And talking about food delivery, everything wasn't organized very perfectly in the very beginning. For the first 5 days, we couldn't order foods online because applications were not working very well. Sometimes there was not enough food, sometimes no delivery man. So just if you want to make an order, you just need to watch the phone constantly, and maybe luckily you can make an order, as some of people from our compound managed to do. And so we just, these 5 days, we just used all products we had at home and we bought before. And after that, seems everything started to be better, and people started organizing some group shopping. You cannot order anything you want in that group shopping, but for example, meat. If there are enough number of people to buy this product, you can also participate. At least you can order milk, yogurt, bread, some buns. What else? Yeah. Some just fruits and vegetables, right? Some greens. And also the government delivered to us some foods, very simple. To some compounds it was a kind of bigger and richer delivery, and for the others more simple, doesn't matter. And you know, and still till now there are some gossips that some people don't have enough foods and another people are okay. And in our compound, because there are some more infected cases. These days, group shopping is forbidden, just temporarily. And people made some protests actually because they were starving. And well-known protest, Shanghai Voices, when people at a certain time they look out of their windows, they say something, say some words, and they hit their pots, and there is a kind of music. And the guy who organized that was arrested, and he asked the other guys to stop doing this. However, people were even more interested and flushed to do that. Okay, so just the situation with products like this. Some people are okay, some people still have some troubles, and there are some cases, just few cases, when some local compounds didn't deliver governmental foods to people. They wanted to sell that, they couldn't manage selling it, and the products were just rotten, unfortunately. PCR tests in Shanghai. We have them every day, and most of the days we have to go down queue to have this test. And on the other days we just had express tests at home. And here I can see some danger, because when all people go downstairs, there is a higher possibility to get infected. In our compound, for example, in our building, we didn't go just all who live in this building, just the floor. For example, 27th floor goes, when they're finished, the next floor goes, and so on. But still, there is a danger, agree? And people continued getting infected because of that, I think, and maybe because they get some parcels. And if you have to have this test, otherwise you can have the problems with police, especially if you missed that testing and finally got infected. You will have problems because you put in danger other people around you. Infected people are sent to special camps. They are very big and all people stay there together. Sometimes there are some walls between them, but this place is very simple and not super comfortable, because you can have only one toilet, you cannot have shower, you can just wash your face, brush teeth, and so on. And you get food, however, some nice food several times in a day. But people usually, they really are scared to get there because it's very noisy, you cannot sleep there. And there were stories that if your kid is infected, they can take it from you and send to that place. But now everything has changed. For example, my friend, she was infected and she has a kid. Kid is about, as I remember, 11 years old. So she refused to leave him alone at home, and they didn't send her to that camp. They sent her only when her kid got infected too, so together. And that place, she is really very lucky. It wasn't concentration camp. It's a flat in a new building, Yangpu district.
So here's our apartment. It's just a normal apartment. Here's the door. Here's the entrance. By the way, not really well planned. I love this place. My house is over there behind those tall buildings. Near the red one here. So let's go. That's industrial zone. We just got our food. There's one extra bed. This one is closed. I don't know what's inside. Maybe some kitchen or something. I love the view. I'm so excited about this view. I used to dream about this view because I was looking for an apartment in that red building. Unfortunately, couldn't take it. Someone took it. So there's a kettle, there's a pot. We can boil water. Proper shower. Need to check if there's hot water. Yeah, toilet. Everything's here. I've got my fruits with me and paper. So here's my son. Druvi, say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hi, my baby. All right, a drawer. There's a drawer. An AC. That's so cool. And a balcony. So yeah, this area is super familiar. By the way, yeah, that's Pudong. I used to live in this building. My previous house was in this building, but I had to leave it because the owner sold it. And Druvi's school is behind this red building. See those yellow buildings? Druvi's school is right there. So we're just a few blocks away from our house. And I really love this view. I enjoy it so much. Really enjoy it. See, the shapes are passing. Oh my god, this is so beautiful.
Actually, I really like the view from that flat. The furniture is very simple, but the flat itself, just for 2 people, is quite nice. And they get some foods several times in a day. And go to have a test every day, just sometimes too early, like 5 o'clock. And then they have to wake up and they get back, and then they get back and sleep. Also, in the very beginning, there were some cases about animals murders. If you are infected and you have an animal and this animal is outside in the street, not at home, the people can take it and just kill it. But now there are some volunteers, and if you're infected, you can call them and they will take care about your animal. And I think that's very good. And that my friend Dasha, she has 2 cats, and she gave these cats to volunteers. That's very happy about animals. I'm really glad they did that. And because also there were some funny stories. Yes, really, how to say, it's sad and at the same time it's funny. Some people, they had animals, the friend of my husband, and he was taken to that camp and left animals at home. When he returned, he didn't recognize his flat because it was absolutely dirty with some poops and some broken furniture, but at least animals were alive. So that's it, and I want to say that it's a very special situation in Shanghai. The first year of pandemic was different. Everything wasn't so long and so strict. I have been here, and I returned from Thailand from a little holiday, short holiday, and I was staying at home maybe 2 weeks, and sometimes I went outside for a short walk. Nobody was watching me very strictly, and the city returned to normal life very soon. And I'm very surprised about this year because it's quite hard to stay at home for the whole month. And if you know, we're staying almost 2 weeks in Pinghu before that. And I'm studying new subjects, I'm doing some sports, and I communicate with people, and I'm not alone with my hobby, so that makes it much better. And we people who live in Shanghai, we love this city because it's wonderful, and we really hope that we will be released soon.